Have you ever taken a swing at a piñata? Blindfolded and probably a bit dizzy, you swung frantically, hoping to hit it just so and release its candy contents to the ground. Did you scramble to pick up the pieces before others grabbed them and you were left with nothing? Did you know that you were taking part in a Spanish tradition that represents the blending of cultures? Can you believe that you were playing a game that symbolizes the great commitment of Spanish speakers to their Christian faith? Piñatas were not always a party game in Mexico. In fact, the first piñata was reportedly witnessed in China by Marco Polo. No, not the swimming pool game, the explorer. These piñatas were made of clay and shaped like oxen, cows, or other animals, and filled with seeds. The mandarins hit the clay figures with hard sticks and knocked them to the ground. This custom spread to Europe and eventually Spain. The Spanish missionaries had a very different idea for the piñata. They used the piñata to help convert indigenous people of Latin America to Christianity. During this time, Aztec and Mayan Indians were already playing games similar to the piñata, and the missionaries used the similarities between their games and the piñata to attract the indigenous people to their religious ceremonies. Through the use of the piñatas by missionaries, a great symbolism was born. The piñata represented the Christian journey. The piñata, made of clay and shaped like a pineapple, or piña in Spanish, represented the allure of Satan and his false mask of beauty. Originally decorated with 7 points of brightly colored paper that represented each of the 7 deadly sins. The stick with which the piñata was broken represented virtue, the opposite of those 7 deadly sins which make up the piñata. Others taught that the stick represented the Bible, the Word of God smashing the 7 deadly sins and Satan to pieces. The blindfolded player represented faith, because although they could not see him, Satan was there, and the only thing that could defeat him was blind faith. Today, the piñata has become merely a party game. However, its history represents the deep religious roots of Spanish culture and the continued commitment of Spanish speakers to Christian faith.